In 2016, at the eve of my dad's 69th birthday, I decided to have conversations with my children, Zach and Caleb, about my own father. And I told them they could ask me anything about their granddad, and as a tribute, hear about my story of my own father in my own eyes.
Hello, today I'm going to ask you some questions about your dad. As you know, tomorrow it is your dad's birthday, so I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Tell me a bit about your dad.
Well, I think if I calculate correctly, my dad was 28 when I was born. And he actually was quite an interesting person. He worked with the Indian Air Force. He was very charismatic. He was very strict. He was also very disciplined, and he was also very organized. So as a dad, I saw him at a very young age as I grew up.
Yeah.
He was very particular about the way he did certain things.
Mm.
So at a very young age, I realized that I have to really make sure that I follow what he's asked me to do. He also set a very good standard. Like, I couldn't just get away by saying, "Oh, I'll clean it, but I'll clean it my way." And it had to be cleaned his way.
Yeah.
And that was always tough. But now, when I see it, I think it is just amazing to see the way he groomed me as a son to be able to find good things that mattered so much to me. Also, as a father, I think his love for me was incredible. I didn't see it, but it was there.
Yeah. Next question. What does the word dad really mean to you?
See, dad for me is someone who actually loves me in spite of all the stuff that I do wrong. And I did a lot of stuff wrong. I really pushed my dad's buttons many times. A lot of times. And I think, I just find that sometimes there is this moment where until I became a dad, it clicked.
Yeah.
I realized for the first time, what really my dad did for me and what he really meant for me. And all the things that I'm going through right now as a dad, I felt he went through as a dad. And it was very tough on him. The way I put so much of pressure on him, because all he was thinking of was, is my son going to go astray?
Mm.
And what can I do to really help ensure that he walks in the straight path?
Okay, so this last question. Your dad, my aperture, is turning 69 tomorrow. What do you have to say to him?
Well, I want to first say to him that, Dad, thank you so much for being an incredible dad for me. I think he was a big influence in my life and the way I forged my own life and my own career. I think over the years, the greatest thing I've loved about him was that he really strived to do the best that he can. He really strived the best to do what he could do for his kids. And when I look at the last 10 years of his life, because he's now an evangelist, as you know, he's never ever complained. He's never ever, he's always content. He's never complaining, no excuses. And he always just wants to do stuff, so I think looking at his last 69 years, I think I'm so blessed to have a dad like him.
Yeah.
I've learned so much from him. And I think there is so much that I could share from what I've learned to you and to my kids. So I think, Dad, I just want to say to you that you just mean so much to us as a family. You mean so much to me as a family. And I want to share the stories that you've taught me and the characteristics that you have. I want you to know more about him.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to do even 10% of what he did for me. because he was incredible and he still is incredible.
Yeah.
And I think I just love his passion for God and his desire to serve God. He could have made lots of money if he really wanted to because he was smart.
Yeah.
He was a good businessman. He knew how to make money and he was extremely talented.
Yeah.
He gave it all up to use his talents and his gifts to serve God. And I think that for me is an incredible thing. And when I would actually see his, the celebration of his life as he turns 69, I just want to say that there is much more to life than celebrating just the fun stuff, but celebrating our families and celebrating our parents. And I've learned lots more about my dad after I actually left India. And I'm just hoping that I get a chance to be able to spend more time with him as he gets older. And for you guys as well as grandchildren to be able to see him for who he really is, because he's an incredible human being. And I think his heart has always been in the right place. And I hope that, you guys get to see more of that, see more of his wonderful love that he actually has. And so therefore, as a son, I'm eternally grateful for a father like him.
Yeah.
And I just want to wish him all the best. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Apacha. Love you.
Happy birthday, Apacha. How do you turn this off? How?